Ready to get started?
Yep.
It's already on?
Yep.
Hello everybody, this is Mark from City Creek Bottoms with another fireside chat. Hope everybody's doing okay, and me and Rebecca's going to do a little walk today on our property and look for some signs and look around. It's a little windy. We got our orange hats on because we are in gun season in Alabama. Even though shouldn't be nobody down there, I don't take that chance. So we're gonna walk down there, so y'all come with us to see if we see anything. And I'll do a little talking toward the end of it, but we'll go down here and start walking through, looking through a little bit. So you ready, babe?
Yep. Ooh, the leaves are gonna be loud.
Well, maybe not in the woods so much because it's wet down there now. We might be able to see some tracks too. We're definitely gonna look around that tree on the back side of it because I always get a sneaky feeling there's something there.
Filming the ducks.
For this one?
Why not? The ducks are cute. Aren't they?
Yeah. Are you recording right now?
Yes.
Okay. Of course, y'all know that's that hole right there where Atton stood that day for a glance. Of course, I've been doing my videos from down here, and y'all been seeing that, and some things has been happening. So Rebecca, you watch that phone while we filming to see if it tries to malfunction or if the battery goes dead all of a sudden.
Okay.
How much percent you have right now?
100.
100? Okay. I've been doing little experiments. I've got my iPhone with me too, but I'm not filming with it, so we're gonna see. I'm gonna do this over several weeks to see what happens. Game cameras out here now. It's acted up a little bit. Its batteries are almost dead, so that was strange. When I brought it from the hunting club, it was still on 80% battery power. It took a bunch of pictures on the hunting club. I bring it here and it takes 25 pictures and almost dead batteries. So something ain't right somewhere.
There.
All right, come on.
I'm following you. I zoomed in on the tree and had to zoom out. What hoe handle is that you're using?
It's one of them that got loose, I think. The bottom of it.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if you can tell the difference in the wheat and the oats.
Oh, the difference in the color?
Yeah, see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This down here's wheat, that up on that other end's oats.
Yep.
Deer haven't been touching that yet.
Nope.
Huh.
Somebody sniffed it though, because there's deer tracks around it.
Yeah, they'll probably hit it later on.
Now I do not have on waterproof shoes.
Why didn't you put some on?
Because I don't own any.
You need to go buy you a new pair.
Yeah, I do. My little sloggers are, you know, like tennis shoes. Water will go right in that. My boots have developed a hole. And they're rubber boots, so they're not really good for walking around.
Right. Now that day I seen that booger, he was right back in here. And he went that way. Of course, it was a lot more leaves on the trees, and yeah, something could stand right here and watch you the whole time and you never see it back here. In fact, you could get right there in that hole, look up there towards you. Let's go this way. Get over here behind this tree without getting in a mess. Something been coming right through here. There's something been broke off right there. See that? Look right here. It's been, look right here. Something broke that. That's fresh. I don't see no big limb laying here. It's like something was breaking it out of its way where it can walk. Huh. Interesting. Not saying that is anything, but that is a break in a strange place right there. And that right there.
And that's not a deer?
I don't think so. Could be, but I don't know. There's just more of those rocks.
Yep. Need to pull them up to the house. I gotta clean my corner up again so I can do that.
Yeah, we gotta get that tree cut out.
This is our little seasonal creek, everybody. You can tell we had rain. You can also tell it wasn't enough.
Yeah, this is the little creek that comes through our property. It's usually running pretty good, but it's been so dry.
Look there, that's another elderberry.
Yep. Well,
I didn't need to buy no elderberry, did I?
now we'll cross the creek in just a minute. I want to look over here behind this tree some.
You got my chainsaw ready for me though, right?
Yeah.
When did this one come down?
Last year.
This one here?
Oh, I don't know if it came down with that one. I can't remember. Yeah, I've got to get in here and that's a big tree right there to saw up. Then it brought this one down with it. Or is that a limb? That's a
I think
limb.
it's a limb.
Yeah. I can't really tell where anything has been standing in here. That's what I was kind of been looking for.
Well, I'll say this, everything got washed out.
Yeah. But I felt like several times.
You can see the direction of flow with the way things are laying.
Yeah.
When you're down here, look at how everything's leaning that way even.
Yeah.
So it would have got washed out, but something has been down here.
Yeah.
There's something there, and
let me look here in the creek a minute.
something there, and
see if I see anything
there, but I don't think it's prints. Elderberry, guys.
I don't see nothing off hand in here. He's gonna be careful not to make many tracks.
Yeah, he knows we know.
Yep.
That's another tree come down, babe. When did this one come down?
I don't know. I don't know.
Babe, we got a bag of trash under that stump over there.
Yeah, probably come down the creek.
Yeah, from one of the floods.
Yeah.
Y'all, seriously, we had neighbors coming and picking up their trash cans during the big, huge flood we had.
Spencer was asking me about a big scaly bark. There's your huge scaly bark. He
It's
won't.
the same thing as the shagbark, right?
Yeah.
That's what I need to make my shagbark
Syrup.
hickory syrup from.
Yeah, he wants some too to make him some syrup. So I
So
told
did
him.
you tell him about that, or did he already know?
No, he already knew about that.
Nice. Yeah, we need to do that for a video too.
Here's looking kind of weird here. Kind of weird. I mean, I can tell some stuff's been dying. And I mean, you know, privet does break over and fall. But it's a big old area right here. I mean, look how you can walk through here. See, that's broke. That's broke. I mean, it's laying on the ground. It's like something made a path right here. You see what I'm saying?
Now that was the old road bed right over there, right?
Yeah. Huh. It's broke all the way right through here.
And then what, just to the creek and stop?
Yeah, it means it's walking the creek. And that's how it's coming in here. Gets in the creek. Maybe walks back that way. It's hard to say. Or it crosses right there. But I don't see no tracks or nothing down in that creek bed. But this is kind of weird. I mean, you see how it opened up? I don't remember this being like this. Now, it's been since spring since I've been back here. But you see what I'm saying? Everything's been, I mean, I know it's dead stuff. And I know dead stuff breaks on its own. There's something like a trail going that way. It's probably a deer trail there. Kind of opened up right here though. Kind of strange looking. Don't mean, I mean, it don't mean it's Bigfoot. It just means something been going on right here. Which the one hanging out here is not a big one. I don't think he's a little over 6 foot. He might be hitting 7.
My sister.
She's right there.
Don't you get off too far now.
Oh, we got some more trees down in here.
Yep. This wet weather has not been good for the trees.
Wet weather.
The wet weather over the summer. It waterlogged the roots. You know, some trees weren't meant to live in water. And then that storm the other day, the wind was howling.
Yeah, it broke the top out of that 2 trees.
Pulled the stump out of the ground right there too.
Yep.
That's 3 trees right there.
Well, there's 2.
No, there's 3.
Well, it broke that top out of that one. Well, that and over. So.
Oh, that's a split.
Yeah.
That's the same trunk.
Yep. I can't even tell what kind of. It looks like a. That's a poplar there. It's a poplar. I can't tell what that is. That's a pretty good sized tree. It looks like a sweet gum. That's what it looks like. And then it broke the top out of that big one.
Yep.
When it went down. And it bent over that hickory right here. See where it bent that top? It must have fell down and rolled down it.
It's all tangled up with them vines.
Yeah.
That's what's holding it, is the vines.
Yeah. Yeah, probably need to go ahead and take that little hickory out for the cooking wood.
Yep.
Seize on up through here and see what we see. Maybe I won't bust my tail.
You hold the camera a minute?
Yeah. Yeah, I got a
Oh, you
mail.
didn't have to point that sucker at me.
We'll have to get down here later in the winter, see if Sergey,
Need some firewood.
see if he cares. If
Hey, that's a shagbark.
That ain't a hickory, that's something else.
What is that?
I don't
It's
know.
got the peeling bark.
Yeah, I know it's got, well, baby, there's other trees with peeling
Oh, so
bark.
that's the red oak then?
I don't know what that is.
It's got a red center.
That could be, almost looks like an am, but
Yeah.
not 100% sure on that.
Now this is a shagbark, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Guys, we're going to do a video for homesteading one day.
Watch that big hole there.
That's it. We're going to do a video on making hickory syrup. And you take this, roast it, and then make a tea and add sugar, and you got a syrup made from hickory. And oh my gosh, if any of you have
Boy.
ever had
Yeah, it's
hickory
good with pancakes.
syrup, it is delicious. It puts that smoked flavor right into your syrup. We want to tap trees and stuff, but we really don't have the right weather in our area.
There's your big old oak right there.
Here it is.
That's a big old oak. She was right out in there.
Was and is.
I'm really not seeing nothing catching my eye except for maybe back down yonder where like something went through
wide
there
open.
breaking limbs. But
This
I
is
mean,
an old road bed that we're on now.
yeah. I mean, that ain't definitely, I mean, something definitely been through there, but what, I don't know. I mean, I probably know, but.
Sister's wandering out that way.
Another nice. Got some young hickories coming on. That's good. Sister.
She's back that way.
Yep.
Through that clearing.
Huh?
Through that clearing.
Sister. Sister.
Come
Get
on.
up here. Need to get her an orange collar for this time of year.
I almost bought her one the other day.
Almost really an orange vest.
Yes. Do I get to buy her one?
An orange one. Not
I can.
some,
And buy sister some clothes.
not no sweater or nothing. No. That's deer.
Yep.
Pretty magnolias coming up. And a few more scaly barks. There's a good one. Be easy to get bark off of.
I need to bring a 5-gallon bucket out here one day.
Yep. Well, there's a ton of them on Hunting Club too. There's one holler up there just full of scaly bark. But yes, it is shag bark, but a lot of folks around here call it scaly bark. Not really seeing much. There's some young hickories coming up. Look right there.
What's that?
Winter hackberry.
Nice.
Yeah, I need to talk to him about coming in from this side. Get to them logs down there.
Yep.
Now, there's a trail going through the woods right here. You can see it. That's probably a deer
Yep.
coming through.
'Cause that's where they come out in that field down there.
Yeah. But I'm not seeing anything catching my eye except for back down yonder. That's pretty much it.
So this being broke off, it's been there for a while, I take it.
Yeah. That down there is like something created a path.
And what is the pile?
It's like a pile of dirt. Maybe been from years ago where they done something. I think it used to be an old house place back in here somewhere. And there's some more little hickories all coming up, plus mixed in with sweet gum and water oak.
And privet.
And privet, yeah. Sister. Yeah. Sister.
Here she is, Daddy. I just realized I have all that sugar to use up.
Do what?
I have all that sugar to use up.
Yep. Like I said, I'm not really noticing anything offhand. Hadn't noticed really any signs of anything or anything out of the ordinary except for down there. So that means he might be coming in from the other direction.
Right. Through the 40 acres of pine trees.
Probably, yeah. Yep, he's probably coming in that direction. Well, like I said, y'all, we hadn't really found nothing that just kind of stood out except for back down yonder at the other end.
You want to walk back down there and look?
I was gonna go this way, and
Okay.
just in case something's been made. I mean, you never know. It's you know, it's hard to say. I don't know if they can see the hunting club right yonder. You can walk out here to the wood line, show them the ridge there, hunting
They
club.
can see it in the camera.
You walk out here and we'll show it to them in a minute.
This is actually the edge of our property. Our property is the woods, and the neighbor starts with the
Hayfield.
hayfield. Because he's cleared all the way to the wood, right?
Yeah, he doesn't have any woods on his property. Yeah. Get up here in our old road bed anyway. Yeah. Sawbriar. Woo! Some gun ready to. Ain't seen a human in a long time.
There's got some briars. And they everywhere. And it just got me. Look at that, guys. I call it a chainsaw.
Sister,
vine.
come here.
He calls it sawbriar. I can't remember what the actual name of it is. I'll try to link it below for you.
Yeah, you can see this is back over here is kind of the northeast ridge, and you can kind of see it running south, and the gap's right in yonder. You can't see it from here, but that's the eastern side of the hunting club. Creepy Mountain right there.
Yep, so Creepy Mountain is basically in our backyard.
Yep, well, we do have a highway in between us, but that is the eastern side of it. You can see that's pretty good sized ridges from here. Tallest ridge they can't see right now because it's over here. About, I think, around 1,400 feet. Those ridges right in there is around 1,200. About 1,200 feet. And right down yonder is about 900 feet where the gap is. Of course, this mountain's all in there. Makes that triangle look. There's a piece of pine stump right there. See it? You come back in here and get that.
Yep.
Good kindling, fat wood, all kind of names. We call it pine lighter here most of the time. Privet has really tried to take root down here.
Yep.
Need some of them Dexter cows in here eating all this.
Yep. Gotta get a fence up.
Yeah, we gotta get a fence up. They'd have a field day in here.
And did we decide Dexter's what we wanted?
Yeah, that's what I've been thinking about. That's kind of odd there.
What's that? The branch bowed over, held down by wood. And more wood.
That shouldn't be that heavy.
That kinda is odd.
Huh?
So that kinda is odd.
That ain't that heavy.
Do what?
This ain't that heavy.
No.
That that was a dogwood. Come right here and look at this a minute. To me, ain't none of those limbs big enough to bring this down. In my brain now, somebody might differ with me about that. See where it cracked right here? When something was bending it. See how it's cracked? They didn't do it by itself.
No.
And with these two,
I'm stopped by chainsaw.
huh?
I'm stopped by chainsaw over here.
No, there wasn't no chainsaw done that.
No, I was.
Oh, sawbraw.
Yes. Chainsaw
He
briar.
wanted fresh meat. He ain't seen a human in a while.
I call it chainsaw, you call it sawbriar.
Yeah. My daddy said they love to see humans because they ain't seen one in a while and they love to meet with you. That is strange because I'm not seeing an object big enough out here to bring that down. Now, if there was a tree here 12 inches diameter on top of it, yeah, I could
I wish
say,
you'd let me get good pictures of it before you disturbed it.
well, that right there wasn't holding that down. That's a lot. I just picked that up with one hand very
Yeah,
easily.
I wish you'd let me get pictures of it first.
So, I don't know. That is strange right there, though. Me and Keith used to find these, and you could almost find where the hand was.
Oh wow, really?
Like where the hand was gripping. Like the bark would be gone from them, like this here. Like it'd get its hands and start bending. And when it almost looks like it here, right there. But what I'm saying, to get, in other words, like it was gripping the tree good.
Yeah.
There is some indentations right there or something, but I don't know. That's one of them, don't know. Don't know. I mean, if I didn't know we had a booger here, I'd say, well, I don't know. That is strange, though. And our neighbor has heard stuff down here on this tree line, he said. So he says, always back toward your house, Mark. Yeah, it is. Our other neighbor have a lot of stuff right through yonder. So I don't know. That just struck me odd there, though.
It ain't gonna go back up. It's broke.
No.
It's been down for a while.
Watch that hole. My Bigfoot found it. Well, that's two things that's kind of out of the ordinary. Doesn't mean that's what it is, though. You got that other big red oak that's down right there. I need to get cut up. Need to build a road back in here where I can get in here. Nice little wild cherry tree.
Which we can put a road coming from the.
Yeah, we can come in there. Just have to knock a few hedge bushes out of the way.
That ain't gonna be a problem.
But I wouldn't mind having it where I could cross through here later on with a four-wheeler or something. If we ever get cows in here.
Meaning not from certain.
There's your rocks I was telling you about, I think. Your rock pile, I think.
Yeah, that looks like
Hi.
stumps.
Well,
Right there, that's stumps.
there's a rock pile in here somewhere.
Yeah, I remember you showed it to me last time.
Yeah, we need to come get them old big rocks out. Now, see, if that was like that big old limb, I could see if it was laying on that over there, you know what I'm talking about? I could see that, but that there, just kind of weird looking. How many of y'all see that stuff? You see one bent over. There's none of the rest of them around it bent over. And that, now it could have had some disease in it, and wind could have got to whooping and it broke right there, but it just don't seem like it. But that's the welcome to the world of Bigfoot. You never know. You just never know what you're going to run into. There's a couple more rocks.
Rock. Which means that's probably the rock pile right over there.
Could be. There's you. 3 of them right there. There's some more right here somewhere. There's a big pile of them. I can't remember where they're at. They're right here somewhere. We'll have to get in over.
Right over there.
It could be. It could be. There's just another. There's just another.
Hey, there's a cedar.
Yeah, there's just another pine lighter. Oh yeah, get that out of the ground there. There's another one over beside it. Now look at him. That little old cherry tree died and broke, or what?
That wind was whooping pretty good, babe. And if you look, a lot of stuff is leaning that way down the line.
Yeah.
A lot of the stuff around us. Look
Yep.
around us, babe. All that stuff's leaning the same direction.
Yeah.
I bet it broke in the windstorm, because that's a fresh break too.
Yeah.
Another stump.
Well, y'all, we'll go ahead and get ready to close here in just a minute, because I know we're getting into about 30 minutes now, maybe longer. We just wanted to walk down here this evening for a few minutes, and that way we don't have to worry about stepping on a rattlesnake copperhead as easy, or a cottonmouth. You know, it's done warm back up today. Did see 2 things that maybe not. Don't never know. You know, that's didn't see something make it. So if you don't see it make it, you don't know what it is. But you know, with the recent activity here at our place and our neighbors here and stuff, and another neighbor having experiences, and us being that close to the hunting club, who's to say? I'm gonna go this weekend and see a friend of mine, David, and let him tell you a little bit about his experiences and some stuff that's that he came across. So hopefully tomorrow I'll be able to go down there and video him. I got to call him back here this evening to make sure. Still got to call Keith and Marsha and get them lined up. It's just a busy time of year for Marsha, the job she has and what they do. They stay busy this time of year. Of course, y'all remember Chris Reinhardt's back, and go give old Chris, go watch him. He's got good stuff, good content, and
Chris is what?
Discover Sasquatch. Yes. Yeah.
You didn't say that.
Yeah. Go over and watch Chris. Of course, the Beast guys. Remember, Spencer's trying to do a live on Sunday. We ain't trying. He's doing a live. I don't know why I keep saying trying. But he's doing a live on Sundays, and later on, hopefully, he'll get it on YouTube. So, and he just ain't about Bigfoot. It's about bushcraft, cooking, anything. So y'all go over and support him. Usually at 2:30 Eastern time, which would be 1:30 here Alabama time. I appreciate all our older subscribers and our new subscribers. I hope y'all like our content and what we're showing. I know sometimes it's probably boring, because out here lately I really ain't got into a lot of stories, but I'm telling you, it's coming back. It's coming back. Start getting back up on Creepy Mountain. getting some more videos. I probably may go hunting in the morning and get some video from up there maybe. So y'all keep commenting, and I hope you like this video from today. I know it ain't much to it, but I hope you did see two things maybe. So let me know what you think on that. Well, I guess we will get off here and get back up toward the house and get to work on some stuff. Y'all give us a subscribe, a like, a share, hit that notification bell, and give us a comment. Please give us a comment. And and anybody that's new, welcome. Rebecca does more homesteading stuff on Tuesdays, and I do the Bigfoot stuff on Fridays, but every now and then we combine them. So if you want to learn a little bit of homesteading, check us out on that. We're not the experts either, but we try to help you best we can, tell you what we know. Well, this is Mark from Cedar Creek Bottoms Fireside Chats, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.